This is Herschel Walker. Herschel was a running back for the University of Georgia. That's right, them damn bull puppies. Herschel won the Heisman. He set records. Thew of G. Herschel went on to play pro football first for the USFL. Herschel won the Heisman Trophy at the University of Georgia. He set football records for the SEC. Important fact: Herschel did not graduate from the University of Georgia. He went on to play professional football for the fledgling United States Football League.
Walker's first pro contract was with none other than the United States Football League Washington Generals. And at that time, the Generals were owned by none other than, that's right, the future 45th President of the United States, the originator of the MAGA, Make America Great Again movement. Yes, the mango. I want to be America's dictator, Donald John Trump. Walker played for the USFL for 3 seasons. He had a contract for $5.8 million over 3 years. Now, keep in mind, this was the 1980s. The original owner of the Generals found a loophole in USFL policy that said that the maximum salary for for any USFL player would be $1.8 million. So from the very beginning, Walker was special.
Trump brought the New Jersey Generals and destroyed the USFL. Walker won the league's MVP trophy in 1985. Number 34 played for the Cowboys twice. His first stint with America's team Gag Choke Puke. He played from 1986 to 1989.
Walker's first trip with the Cowboys was another 3-year session. His salary pissed off established NFL players like Tony Dorsett, who also played for the Cowboys. Walker was traded to the Minnesota Vikings in 1989. Walker was still considered to be special. Walker originally bitched against making the trade, but the trade was going to be the biggest trade in the history of the NFL. Walker finally agreed to sign with the Vikings for a cool $1 million a year. Remember, we're still in the 80s. Herschel left the mighty Vikings and was traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, my Eagles. I had the pleasure of watching Herschel Walker in the vet in the early 90s. But it's a new decade, and Herschel's body is starting to break down, and Herschel wasn't as special as he used to be. Walker's tenure with the Eagles was the first pay cut he took in his professional career. Walker played for the Eagles for $700,000 a year plus incentives. He lost his title as the highest paid running back in the National Football League. He wasn't as special as he used to be.
Walker was one and done with the Giants. Walker played one last NFL season with the Cowboys, retiring in 1997. The former Bulldog wasn't special anymore.
Okay, first things first. Let's take care of some technical things. I made a verbal faux pas earlier in the video. I said Washington Generals. The Washington Generals do exist, but they are not the same. They are not the Generals of the USFL that I was referring to. The actual team was in New Jersey. I corrected it later, and I noticed it when I went back to review that particular clip. Herschel Walker played for the New Jersey Generals, not the Washington Generals. Okay, into the real shit. How does Herschel Walker go from retired, record breaking, record earning, pro football fullback superstar to candidate for the United States Senate from the state of Georgia as a Republican in the year 2022? A black United States senatorial candidate from the state of Georgia. Somehow, considering history and all the tension in 2022 due to race relations across the country, especially in the South, how does a person with no political experience, no political announced political aspirations up until now end up in that position? The answer is the self-declared head of the Republican Party, the former 45th president of the United States, the one and done, I wreck everything I put my fucking hands on, Donald J. Trump. Now, some of you may think that, oh, well, this just proves that Donald isn't a racist because he nominated, he supported, he gave his support to Herschel Walker. That doesn't prove shit. Donald Trump hates the state of Georgia because they would not support his effort to basically conduct a coup against the United States of America to disrupt the peaceful change of power to allow himself to remain president of the United States and the Republicans basically to take over the country. It was a coup. The January 6 hearings are putting this shit out like nobody's business. I mean, it's not a legal proceeding. It's an investigatory proceeding to try to get evidence to formulate a plan so that this does not ever happen again. So how does Herschel fit into all of this? One, Herschel and Trump are way too much alike. And I'm not saying politically because both of them just spout talking points. I don't think that either one of them really have a political train of thought of their own. They'll say whatever they have to say to be in front of the crowd, to be the special person of the moment. But neither one of them take that shit seriously. Trump never took being president seriously. The only serious thing he considered about the presidency was, how long can I stay president? They can't get me as long as I am the president. And unfortunately, he was right. As long as he was the president, they couldn't touch it. They tried to impeach him twice, but Trump had a stranglehold grip on a whole political party. One half of the potential electoral candidates in the country were under his control. You don't think that Walker, even though he has no concept of what it's like to have that kind of power, that he does not understand the accountability that's required to make that job effective in our legislative system. Walker is only doing it for the notoriety, for the popularity. Walker continues at the age of 60 to try to make himself special to match the status, the swag, yeah, the swag that he had when he was a pro football player. $10 million. That's what they say he's worth. He says he's worth 400 million sometimes, 600 million sometimes. Never voted, did not vote in the 2016 election. Never participated on record in any political contest. Says he graduated with honors from the University of Georgia. University of Georgia says, fuck no, he didn't graduate. Says he's worth 600 million, 400 million. Official tax record says he's worth 10 million. You're starting to see the correlation between him and his idol, between him and his mentor. Walker is not an honest person. Walker is not a good person. Walker has his name involved with a lot of companies. He has his name on the paperwork, on the buildings. But they pay him for his name. He doesn't do anything. Actually, he doesn't sit. If he's in the boardroom, it's for a PR moment. He's a face. He's a face. He's a tax break because he's a minority owner. Same shit, Donald John Trump. Oh, I build great buildings. Trump doesn't build shit. He makes deals to get his name on buildings. Other people do the brain work. Other people do the moving and the shaking. Trump is just a face. Herschel is just a face. And if we fuck up and let him get elected in the general election and take Warnock's seat, he's just going to be another face in the Senate. He might be one of two. Him, oh my God, the two black senators in the Senate, if Warnock loses to Walker, would be Herschel Walker and Tim Scott. Woo! Not good. Not good. That's just not good. But if Herschel wants to be special, let that motherfucker be special. But he don't have to be special in the United States Senate. We know he lies every day, just like with his mentor, the former 45th president of the United States, Donald John Trump. The closets fall out, the skeletons fall out the closet every day. Walker has admitted to playing Russian roulette by himself. I wonder if he knew that you were only supposed to play with one bullet. Walker talks about morality and respecting the family, and that America has to go back to family ideals and family values to make America great again. Sounds familiar, don't it? That's the fucking talking points of all the top Republicans. I really don't have a plan for shit. I'm just gonna say this shit, make myself look good, and then win an election by hook or crook. But anyway, back to Herschel. Herschel is not built for politics. Herschel is becoming an embarrassment to the Republican Party in Georgia. Trump is building his own divides amongst his own people, which does not bode well for Trump with all of the trouble that he's getting in. I guess the point I'm trying to get to, because I want to really wrap this up and get some sleep, is that Walker does not have what it takes. It's a put up job, it's a sham job. It's Trump trying to split the black vote. It's Trump trying to punish Georgia. It's Trump trying to put the Republican, or as he would say, the rhinos in Georgia in their place because they did not support him in his effort to overthrow the government. Trump is a petty individual. Walker is a petty individual. Those two together, the world would truly suck. Think about it. There's a saying that says, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. January 6th was a stupid game. Don't make January 6th, don't make the goal of January the 6th a reality in the election of 2022. Vote stupid, you gonna get stupid. A vote for Herschel Walker is a stupid vote. If he wins, congratulations, you got stupid. Well, that's it for Uncle Ricky's House. Don't forget, if you like my video, if you want to subscribe, use that finger and punch the damn button, the one that says SUBSCRIBE. Damn, I spelled that right. Anyway, good night from Uncle Ricky's House on YouTube.